Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. We have a new love singles reading for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So if you are single and looking for new love, this is the reading for you guys. We are covering, woo, thank you very much. Am I taking all of those? Okie dokie. We are covering the time period of May and June of 2024. And we do have some more abundant, more lovey, more free-flowing, adventurous, and fun energy coming out in these next couple of months than we've experienced the last couple of months. So this can be really exciting for us all, but we've got 4 cards that came flying out of the deck for you, and I'm told to keep them all, so that's what we're going to do today. I was only going to get you 2, so you got a double dose of cards coming out here for you guys, which is actually in alignment with some of the abundance coming in the month of May. We have currently Venus in the sign of Taurus for the next 3 weeks, so up until about the 3rd week of May. This is a very awesome energy for finding new love, starting new things, getting a little bit creative, and manifesting things in your life. So it can be really great. Also really good for self-love and self-care, to do the things that you love, to do the things that make you feel good, right? Because Venus energy is all about this beauty and this sensual kind of energy and the things that make us feel vibrant and alive. And when we engage in those things and we treat ourselves well, we actually elevate our energy. So this can be really awesome for us. We have 2 very abundant moons coming in here. May 7th, new moon in the sign of Taurus, still when we've got Venus in Taurus. So great time to set intentions for new love. And of course, we've got a full moon in your sign on the 23rd of May. This can be really exciting for you guys. Okay, the full moons, of course, are a culmination of a cycle that started 6 months ago. So have a look back at the new moon in your sign that we had 6 months ago. And what were your intentions? Where were you? Where are you now? How much progress have you made? Because you could have something coming to fruition for you. At that full moon, you're encouraged to find freedom, get out, have fun, embrace a sense of adventure, meet new people, get more social, right? You're not going to meet someone new sitting on your couch. Well, I guess you could if you're doing online dating and whatnot, but sometimes you got to get out and feel the breath of air on your face and meet people kind of face to face, right? It's a different, completely different vibe. So maybe you're going to figure out something new to do in regards to meeting new people. Just do something, get out of your comfort zone, right? Do something you didn't quite do before. You just never know what's going to happen, because at that full moon, we also have a very wonderful aspect with Venus. Wonderful. Jupiter, which is your ruler, right? Bring you good luck, good fortune, expansion, growth, all kinds of wonderful things. And Neptune, which can be very dreamy, can also be kind of a little bit confused, but it's also can be a very spiritual energy in that as well. So it can be where things are really starting to come into play for you guys. We have time for a nap, all right? Take care of your own energy, take care of your own needs, right? Very important, and that Venus and Taurus energy can help us do that, right? So this is really a message here of get ready, okay? Spirit wants to make sure that you've got the energy, that you're feeling good, that you've got a healthy vibe about you, so that when the stars align for you, you can be ready to welcome in that new love. This can be a time for you where, take it easy, go with the flow. Okay, don't try and force something into existence. Just allow, right? This can also be a reminder to wake up. Okay, maybe you've been, just sitting there in an energy of railing at the fates a little bit, and I want love and all that kind of stuff, but maybe you haven't done anything about it. So Spirit says in that particular energy that it's time to get moving and shaken and see what happens. Because we got soulmates coming in here for you guys, okay? A true soul connection. Someone will capture your heart, and you in turn will capture theirs. They will also have the key to unlock your heart if it has been locked up a little bit. So the soulmates energy is wonderful. This can be a message here of finding a quiet space for yourself to set those intentions to manifest that love into your life. okay? Because soulmate, right, very spiritual connection, right, very wonderful connection there, and can potentially be with us for a lifetime. We all hope that, right? Of course, soulmates aren't always meant to be here for a lifetime, but let's just hope that they are in this particular case. So find a quiet space to meditate, to set those intentions, and to feel the energy of love entering your life, right? Huge key to manifestation is attaching emotion. Oh dear. We don't like this one. Okay. This is the orphaned card. Okay. So this is card number 5. All right. So you've probably been going through some changes, right? You've had a little bit better energy the last little bit, but it has been rough. It has been a difficult time for a lot of people. And the orphaned energy is very similar to like the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out, feeling like you're not connected, maybe getting a little bit down on yourself, right, with this energy. So this is a big message from Spirit here in this, to snap out of that energy, process feelings, process, your thoughts and things like that, right? It's important that we do that rather than keep them bottled up. This can be a time where you've been working on yourself, doing a little bit of healing. So you have been in the energy of being alone, but we don't want to stay in the orphaned energy. Just like the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, right? We want to process, we want to get our power back, and then we want to break free and move forward. All right. But this is a message from Spirit here as well that, even if you are alone and single, remember that there can be a lot of benefit to that. Sometimes we look at it negatively. Change the script, right? 5, obstacles and challenges, but exciting opportunities for change. Even if you're very, very single, maybe you've been single for quite some time, and maybe sometimes you do feel like, left out of things, or if you go to events where everyone else is coupled up, maybe you do feel like a wilting wallflower in the corner, right? Hopefully that's not you for very long, so it's not really you. But, this is Spirit saying here, look at the blessings of being single. It's not a negative thing, right? We think about it as a negative thing because that's what society tells us it is. So embrace your personal power here to live your best life and to recognize all of the blessings that you have by being single, right? And, especially, we get little signs along the way that remind us, right? Yes, open to love, and yes, manifest love into your life, and yes, get out there and meet people, but know and trust in your energy that this is not a curse placed upon you by the universe, right? That you don't have that special someone in your life. It is absolutely not, right? You go to a family gathering or something, you see a couple and they're just at each other all day, and you're like, man, I'm glad I'm single, right? It's those little things that we sometimes recognize. Yes, we still want love, but we're like, yeah, it's not all bad, right? So flip that energy around a little bit. We also have go the distance here, okay? So now for some of you here, this shows that you have been making progress, you've been moving forward, you've been healing, you've been doing all of these things, and the finish line is in sight for you, that checkered flag right there. And it's been like a marathon. It's been like a long time coming. And so this can be where, you do have some very wonderful connections and success in love in the very near future. You may need to still be a little bit more patient, but it is in the horizon right there. This is also a reminder from Spirit, and interesting that it's come out on that orphan card. It's a reminder from Spirit that sometimes love can be a waiting game. And that, yes, Spirit is sending you soulmate, a connection, a wonderful love. But remember, on our quest for love, that perfect person, that perfect someone, it's not just us that needs to be ready. It's also them. So what's the point of Spirit sending you someone or you connecting with someone when they're not in the same place you are? They're not ready. It's not going to work out, right? It's not going to get off the ground, or it's going to fizzle out quite quickly because someone's going to decide that I'm not ready, right? So Spirit reminds you here that go the distance. Patience is very much needed on your path and on your quest for love. Take things one day at a time. Keep an open heart in those times, those days where you do feel a little bit down or lonely or lost. Remember to count your blessings. Okay, it's not all bad. All right, and keep on going again, right? Recenter, regroup, refocus, and keep on going forward, but remain open. Get out there and have fun. If you get an invitation to go somewhere and you say yes, and then, and then you're sitting there going, oh man, everyone's going to be coupled up. It's going to be awkward and I don't feel like going anymore. Go anyway. Okay, go anyway. All right, put yourself out there, because at the very least, maybe you'll have some fun, or, you can be just kind of reminded about how sometimes it is a good thing to be single, right? And when we embrace that energy, that's quite often when the magic does start to happen. We have twin flame coming in here for you guys. All right, so twin flame, it will not speak to everybody, okay, because we all have a twin flame, okay, but we are not always meant to connect with them in this particular lifetime. Now, a twin flame union, should it be the correct one, okay, because we can have false flames, right? We got the big runner and chaser, okay, but if it is the correct twin flame, you will know it instantly. You will know that this person is meant for you. There will just be something that is unexplainable. And try as you might, you won't be able to explain it. But you'll just know that it's real and that it's right, because a twin flame is your spiritual twin. And again, we're not all meant to connect with them in this lifetime, but if you do, it should be magical. Now, it is a spiritual connection, a spiritual union. So in the event that we do get someone that's not spiritually ascended, sometimes those twin flame energies don't work out, okay, or they can be a little bit of push and pull. Some of you could potentially be in what you think is a twin flame relationship right now. So you're really invited here with Spirit to take that step back and just do a little gut check. And is this really a twin flame connection, or is it what you want it to be, right? It's like, I want this so bad to be a twin flame connection, but is it? Right? Because if it's filled with pain and if it's filled with that back and forth, that runner chaser, it could potentially be a false flame, which means move on. Okay. Or it could be that the other person isn't quite on the same path and you're meant to cross paths in this lifetime, right? Maybe just to get an awareness, but you're maybe not meant to be together fully in this lifetime, all right? But with that twin flame being in the upright, some of you could have some very magical new connection coming in here. It's activating for you now. It could come in over the next couple of months. Could take a little bit longer, hence the go the distance card, but trust that there is twin flame soulmate energy out there for you. So very wonderful energies. We have friendship here as well. Now, this can be where potentially for some of you, you may develop feelings for a friend, or a friend may develop feelings for you. So they could be revealing something to you. Just hear them out. Keep an open mind. Maybe you feel the same way. Maybe you don't, but maybe they kind of get you thinking about it, right? This is a time of openness and truth and honesty. And of course, again, Spirit's encouraging you to get out of your comfort zone. So, in that orphaned energy, you could potentially have an unrequited love, right? Maybe you have deeper feelings for someone than they have about you, and it could be a friend. And if that's the case, you need to get it out in the open. You need to deal with it. And if something's going to work, great. But if not, then it's time to go. Okay, time to move on. There's greener pastures ahead for you. All right, that unrequited love or the false twin flame can be very painful. All right, so there's something better. All right, and that's what Spirit wants you to know. But this is also an energy where, at the core of a lot of really great relationships and long-lasting ones is friendship. Because friendship means we actually like somebody, okay? We like spending time with them, or we like talking to them, right? We like being in their company. So this can be what you're looking for, right? Yes, you're looking for love and romance and passion and all that wonderful stuff. But at the core of it, you also are looking for that friendship. So set those intentions, because yes, there is a friendship energy that's here as well. The friendship energy can also be a message from Spirit to let your friends help you to find love. All right. If you have a friend that, says, hey, I want you to meet somebody, your initial reaction might be like, oh, no, I'm good. Are you really? The thing is, when we say yes, what we're doing is we're allowing energy to flow, right? When we say no and we put our hand up, okay, we all have free will, we all have a choice, all right? Always keep that in mind. But when we say no all the time, we can say no to a certain person, especially if maybe we've met them before and we're like, that person I don't dig their vibe, right? But I'm open to something else. So if you do say no, say, but I'm open to this, or I'm open to this, right? And because that way you're not putting the brakes on with the universe. Because when we just say flat out no and we reject, right? Sometimes what happens is, we're telling the universe that we don't need help, we don't need love, we don't need this. And, the universe is like, okay, no problem, right? You just put the brakes on that and you created a block, right? So we don't want to do that. So keep an open mind, all right, and just allow your friends to help you. This can also be a time where maybe you're just spending time with friends, you're getting out there, you're having fun, and you're living your best life. And because people see you happy and joyous, you're projecting that energy out. That's what you attract back to you, okay? We have destiny here. We've got the hand of fate intervening for you guys, all right? So there's something coming in. There's something happening. There's a person. There's an event. There's a connection. Something is aligning for you here. Something that is meant to be. So this can be an event that brings realization to you. This can be a person, of course, that comes in that is part of your destiny, that twin flame, soulmate, okay? But it can also be a massive sign that comes in here for you that maybe changes your direction or changes your outlook on love. So the hand of fate, destiny is at play for you guys here, and it's going to be very exciting. It can also be quite the mystery, all right? Another day to keep on your calendar is May 18th. May 18th is a day where we've got a couple of really great conjunctions, and some people will say that this is potentially the luckiest day of the year, but it can also be a day of the year where we do get some unexpected happenings that shake up our world for our best and highest good, but it can be challenging to deal with. However, May 18th, we've got a couple of great things going on. We have the sun, which is coming in conjunction with Jupiter in the sign of Uranus, okay? Big luck, all right? Big luck in love, in money, that kind of thing. We also have Venus conjunct Uranus also in the sign of Taurus. And so this can be unexpected happenings in your love life, right? Shakeups, and things coming in, or potentially some energies or things leaving. Big changes, though, opening you up and giving you some freedom. Uranus is the wild card of the tarot. So with Uranus, we always have evolution. Okay. We always have change. We do also have rebellion. Okay. And, but it's like in anything goes. It's very hard to predict what may go on. And that's where that hand comes in, right? That energy of destiny, those fated events, that you can't necessarily pinpoint all the time. You just need to allow, right? So there could be something very surprising and very unexpected somewhere around that day. We have look at that. We've got unrequited love coming out here for you. Okay. Unrequited love. We don't like that, right? So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. If that's you, you're going to know it. So pay attention to that message. We have attraction, okay? You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully, just like what we were already saying. Funny, that's landing. The unrequited love is landing on that twin flame. So again, some of you have a twin flame connection coming in, but some of you have a false flame, especially with that orphaned card showing up, okay? Or you just have that unrequited love, right? So pay attention to that because you deserve so much better. And if someone is not giving you, what you deserve in return, time to go, okay? Time to go. Because it's like being in a relationship but not being in one, right? Not the nicest thing. Attraction is landing right on the friendship card. So again, some of you have friends that can help you attract love, find love, or you may have a friend that's attracted to you or you're attracted to them. You just never know what can go on there. We also have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So this can be where you might be starting to feel like you want to have children or you want to start a family, that kind of thing. And you're like, it's hard to kind of do that without love in my life, right? So this can be part of what you're looking for, part of your goals, your intentions. You may also have children, right? And of course, when you're looking for love, you don't just have yourself to think about, right? You also have to think about their health, happiness, and well-being in regards to those connections and those people you bring into your life as well. And sometimes that can create a little bit more of a challenge, right? Because we have to, of course, find a person that not only do we fall in love with, but also is welcoming of your children. But this can also be where you are meeting someone that also has children, all right? And it may not necessarily be what you expected or, what you wanted, but it can still be something really wonderful. And we have here codependency, okay, and we're going to put that over by the unrequited love energy. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, okay? So this can be an energy where, yeah, you might be in that kind of runner chaser, but this can also represent this energy of obsession, okay? Obsession and, trying to force something or trying to be too controlling, right? That orphaned card right there represents for some of you a challenge, a block in regards to your love. So it's very important that we really take a step back and we look at what is my approach to love? What are my feelings about love right now? And am I feeling positive? Am I feeling negative? Because you got some great energies that are coming in, that are around you, that are opening up and blossoming. And we've had a really difficult last couple of months, and especially April. The astrology in April was absolutely insane. And so this can be where, where things are really turning around. May is so much abundance in May, heading into June, and doors opening. We're coming into the summer. If you're in the northern hemisphere, or the magic of winter in the southern hemisphere, right? And, so it's a time of harvest. It's a time of abundance. It's a time of growth, or it's a time of getting what you want. So, so really have a look at what is my approach to love? How am I feeling right now? What is blocking me? Okay. And am I obsessed? Is love, finding new love, my singular focus? Because again, we can be creating unintentionally, we can be creating our own blocks and obstacles. We don't want to do that. We want to break down the barriers. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse coming in as your main overall energy. Things are looking up for you. All right, the Five of Pentacles in the upright, of course, is loss, lack, focusing what you don't have. It's loss, right? The Five of Pentacles in the reverse, though, is shaking things up. We're embracing different ways. We're taking an alternate approach at love. Okay, and things are looking up for us. Okay, we're turning things around and making some positive change. The Five of Pentacles, yes, can be where, we've suffered some loss and we're on a healing journey and we're starting to look to the future. This can be where if we've been feeling as though we've had no opportunities, no avenues to find love, those doors are starting to open. So just make sure that we do keep that abundance mindset and keep that open heart there, and just allow, be ready for action, get out there and have some fun, all of that kind of stuff. And it's a big shift in energy that is coming in here for you guys. The blessings headed your way, the Queen of Pentacles. So beautiful energy. The Queen of Pentacles is about nurturing yourself, your home, your dreams, your goals. This is a wonderful energy of taking care of business, but it's also one of abundance and success. And it's the Queen energy. So we're open and we're receptive and we're feeling good, right? We're feeling like all of our needs are met and we're ready for love in our life. And this is where it's your time to really blossom and shine in this energy. So this is wonderful. You could be attracting a person towards you that is very calm, very stable, very dependable. They could be an earth sign, and they are, willing to commit and nurture the bonds and nurture the relationship. The Queen of Pentacles could potentially also be that friend that's already in your life, and they're ready to shake things up a little bit with you. So this can be wonderful. But the Queen of Pentacles can be where, your patience is very much paying off for you in your love life. All right. And so this is a time not just for you to blossom, but also for connections to come in, right? Abundance energy in that. So where we've had lack, things are turning around into abundance. We like that, right? We like that energy flipping around for you guys. All right. Well, let's see what else we get with this. We have the Hanged Man. Patience definitely does pay off, but the Hanged Man shows a release, a letting go. This shows an energy of I surrender to the flow of the universe. I'm just going to take a step back. I'm just going to hang out and I'm going to see what happens. This is also where you're looking at things a little bit differently. And especially with that Five of Pentacles in reverse, you're looking at love a little bit differently. You're looking at the big picture. You're looking at the potential and the possibilities. You've got an open mind, you've got an open heart, and you're willing to do something a little bit different, perhaps. The Hanged Man is where we do get enlightenment, right? Where we do, I see the light, right? So this can be a great energy for you. But the Hanged Man energy can also be one of, yes, things may be off to a little bit of a slow start, but there's a reason for it. We need to get ready, we need to get prepared, and we need to make sure that we have released our baggage or our hang-ups or whatever it happens to be, and we're ready and we're open to receive. But yes, your patience pays off. The Hanged Man does sometimes require a little bit of patience. So if you've been feeling like things haven't been happening for you, or things haven't been opening up for you, or your love life has been stagnant or even just at a complete halt, right? There's a reason for that, right? To give you time, to give you healing, and perhaps with some of the energies that we've had going on throughout March and April, all of these eclipse energies, they're meant to shake up our energy, but we wouldn't necessarily have wanted to meet someone at that time. So with the Hanged Man energy giving you kind of a little bit of the feeling of stagnation, even though there's a lot going on behind the scenes, it can be like, the universe is like, I put the brakes on this for the moment, because if we had connected during this energy, all of this volatile energy, this eclipse energy, it may have been something that came in and rocked your world, but then leaves, right? Wouldn't have stayed around necessarily. So instead, we've used the eclipse energy to shake things up, to open doors for you. And when things settle down, this is where love coming in. So your patience is paying off for you. We have the Lovers card coming out here. So twin flame, soulmate, you name it. True love, new love coming in, guided to you by spirit, by the universe. Wonderful. The Lovers card is exactly what we want to see in a new love reading. Okay, people coming together, camaraderie, friendships, partnerships of all kinds, wonderful energy. Now, it is Gemini energy, so there is a potential that some of you are meeting an air sign. It could potentially be a Gemini. You could have options and choices on your path for love as well. Gemini, the twins, two people, so you could have options, okay? But you might need to make a choice, right? The Lovers card is known as the choice, matters of the heart. What do I choose? Do you choose love? Do you not choose love? Do you choose certain people or certain types of people or certain types of connections? You might have some decisions to make here. So listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, follow their guidance, and you're not going to go wrong, okay? But the Lovers card can also indicate that friend that may turn into something more, or the friends that help you, the connections, the people that help you. Very beneficial energy for you. And we have the Page of Wands, new love manifesting in your life, new adventures on the horizon for you, meeting new people, having fun, and doing something really exciting. So that is an awesome energy. We like the pages. We might get some really good news, exciting opportunities, all these kind of great things. Page of Wands is known for being an embodiment of things manifesting in your life. So this can be excellent, right? Very positive, very jovial, very fun-loving, lighthearted kind of energy, but very passionate at the same time. So this can be really beautiful for you guys. So we do have Earth sign here. We've got fire sign, thank you. And we also have air sign coming in here as well. All right. But it can just be that we've got all these doors of abundance opening up for love. Challenge, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Now, this is very interesting. The Nine of Pentacles is a great card, right? Even in your challenge position, it's an awesome card. This is one of taming your anxieties and fears, feeling good about yourself, feeling successful, feeling you're abundant, feeling at the top of your game, feeling really good about yourself. feeling like you have accomplished some things, you've healed, you've grown, all this wonderful stuff. You've got your heart in this particular card, right? She's got her heart out there on that pendant. And it's like, I'm ready. I'm open. I'm feeling really good. But in your challenge positions, not an impossible thing, and it's not the same as it being reversed, okay? It's just something we need to pay attention to, something that might slow us down, something that might be just a little bit of something that we need to work through. So in the Nine of Pentacles, it's very independent energy, okay? It's one of, I am happy to be me, I'm independent, I'm strong, I'm successful, I'm powerful. So, in this energy, right, you might be in the situation where I'm happy being single. I have a sense of independence. I know my worth. I know who I am. I'm really confident, and I don't want to lose that. So this can be where we have some fears that come up a little bit, right? Fears of losing your independence, fears of, putting your goals and dreams and desires aside for the sake of another person. So sometimes, because you like a little bit of freedom, right? It's not that you don't like relationships or anything, but you like that freedom within that relationship to still be you, right? And, when people try and control you or squash who you are, you lose yourself in a relationship. It's not good for you, not good for anyone, but it's not good for you either, right? Because, you can only put Saggy in the corner for so long before Saggy comes flying out of the gate, right? Usually in a blaze of glory, right? So this can be a little bit of a challenge, right? You're like, I don't want to lose my independence. And so this can be something that you might need to work through, or something where, it's part of the intentions, right? It's not that you want to push anyone away, but I attract people who allow me to be me, or something like that, right? Just off the cuff. Okay. So you could have that. You could also have some goals that you're trying to reach right now as well. They could be career goals. Okay. There could be some personal goals there. And it's like, this is your focus right now. You need to get that done. Nine of Pentacles shows you're getting something done. You're wrapping something up. But until you are where you want to be, you might not necessarily be open to love. So it can just cause a delay in, in love. It's like, I got to put me first, and then I'm going to be open. And that's the Hangman energy. No problem. No big deal, right? The energy is like, yeah, we support you. We know what you're doing. Don't worry about it. Okay. And we're good to go. But yeah, sometimes being single and independent, the Nine of Pentacles, can sometimes be a little bit of a challenge, but I feel like you're going to work through that. We have the Seven of Cups here, and this is your advice from Spirit. Okay, it doesn't matter what you choose as long as you make a choice. Okay, there's a lot of options out there when it comes to love, a lot of opportunities out there, right? We've got a lot of cups here, but all those cups aren't necessarily filled with the things that we want, right? We've got a cup here filled with a heart, right? We're filled with love. We've got a cup filled with money. We've got a cup filled with castle, right? Somewhere around here, I don't know where, but somewhere around here, we should have a cup with a snake in it, right? And we don't want that. So this is a message from Spirit saying that, yes, it can be overwhelming, it can be confusing, and it can be challenging to make the right choices on our path to love. We don't always know how something is going to evolve, how something's going to play out, right? Sometimes it's filled with magic and wonder and wonderful things. Sometimes it's filled with those things, but then things may get a little bit stale or sour, right? We don't always know that, right? And, so sometimes what happens in our path for opening up to new love is we get overwhelmed, or we kind of put on the brakes a little bit because we're just unsure of what the landscape's going to look like as we go forward. And we're afraid of making a mistake. We're afraid of loss. We're afraid of heartbreak. We're afraid of, all these things. And the thing is, Nine of Pentacles, you've done work on yourself, right? You've gotten yourself to where you want to be, and you don't want anything to derail that. But Spirit says here in the Seven of Cups, yes, it's confusing, overwhelming when you're looking for love. Yes, there's a lot of ways that you can probably choose wrong, right? Or what seems like choose wrong. But Spirit says here, we've got to make a choice, right? Open yourself up for love. Choose love, right? You don't necessarily have to choose a specific person, but choose love. And then allow love into your life. Embody love, right? Be the love that you want to receive back, right? Put that out into the universe, right? And watch it flow back to you, right? Because if we don't choose anything, sometimes we go back and forth in love, right? We're like, one day I want love, I want connection, I want, a partnership, right? And then the next day it's like, I'm good. I'm good on my own. So just be aware of that, because if you're back and forth and you don't know what you want, right, then the universe is like, help me out here a little bit. Okay. Do you or don't you? Right. And, so just kind of keep that in your head there, right? Choose wisely, listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, but we do need to be open for love. And sometimes we need to do the things or connect with people or go into situations that make us a little bit uncomfortable. Get out of your comfort zone and you'll be rewarded for doing that. But the Seven of Cups can also be about your imagination and your dreams and your visions. Okay, your fantasies as well. All right, it's time to get out of the dream world, okay, and into reality, and do something to make your dreams happen. We're in Taurus season. Taurus season at the moment, as we start this reading, is going to kickstart your tomorrow, right? Carry you through June. And the thing is, right here is like we take practical steps, or we take real steps on that path to love and to turn our dreams into reality. So this is a great time for you to open up in that regard. All right. But you could have a lot of different options, choices, the Lover's card there. We've got some great energies coming in for you. A couple little warnings there for you guys, a little bit of heads up energy, but overall we do have some wonderful energy here for you. So I'm going to leave that there for you guys, some things to think about and to mull over. But I hope there was something here for you. I thank you for watching. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, abundant, love-filled May and June. If you enjoyed your reading, if there was something here for you, please take a moment and press that thumbs up button. I truly do appreciate that. If you interact with my channel, then the messages get out there to more people. It's how the algorithm works. So I thank you in advance. But I hope you have a wonderful couple of months ahead, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.